All right. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Compound Fracture Plays Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Hey, I found something. I was, while on break, I checked out the item browser because I wanted to know about this deafness thing, and I found that we can get an enhanced hearing CBM. So now, we now have two long-term goals. One is to become the most proficient of all stabbing machines, and the other is to learn how to hear. So yeah, let's get on the road and let's get to work. We have a lot to accomplish. That's a radio tower. That's an excellent find. We can get a telescope maybe up there, but even if we don't get a telescope, we'll get a good vision range of the area. So that is definitely worth a stop. I guess we still have rollerblades on. I don't think we can. There's a moose. A moose is on the loose. Well, if the moose bothers us, we can climb the radio tower and put on the shoes and then run away from it. There's nothing up here. No telescope, no map. That's too bad. And, okay. Oh, one more down. There we go. Yeah, that's the hotel we checked out. There's a lab up here. That might have a CBM for us, and that's a science lab, so that's one of the good labs. So that's nice. Unfortunately, there's a forest blocking our path, which we're not excited about at all. The utility room is right here. That would be nice to be able to break our way into. There's an awful lot of zombies, though, in the neighborhood, as there tend to be. What are you? You're a dense urban. Dense urbans are nice. Might be able to find some stuff there, but again, millions of zombies in the neighborhood, probably not worth it. It's unfortunate, too, that there's a lot of zombies near the lab. It's going to be hard to get into there because of that, because it's too close to the town, especially if we have to break in. We did find that scientist body site down there, so the odds of us getting a science ID card, it's right here, I think. Yeah, so we can rollerblade over here at some point. What's that vehicle? There's a vehicle we left behind. Don't remember that. Oh, it's a mountain bike, right. Okay. Look at how many zombies there are. It's all these hospitals and the mall and everything. There's so many spawns in this town. This is a terrible starting town. Huh. Okay. Well, we can try to get into the utility room, or we can just ignore it and try to drive back through the town. Neither of these are good options. Yeah, the moose has a bunch of meat, but we have a lot of food for now, and we're not looking to spend a bunch of time drying things. So what's this? That's some sort of body site here. Doesn't look that fancy, though. It doesn't look like it's a military one or anything. No, it's nothing too useful here. There's another body site. That also partly explains why there were so many wander spawns in this particular area. But there's nothing here again. This is another one of those crappy body sites. Okay. So this is the mall. If we're going to try to get in here, we'd probably have to drag all these zombies over to the forge, or at least drag them a little ways away. I don't know if it's worth it, though. We can squeeze through to this parking lot, though, so that's nice. I don't know. I'm... Oh, we also didn't drop all the stuff we picked up to trade. That's too bad. I am tempted to ditch the car somewhere and just go at it on rollerblades and just, like, hang around the mall a little bit. But that's probably a lot more trouble than it's worth, so I should probably just drop that really terrible idea right now. Not think twice about it. There are bugs of some sort. That is a dragonfly. Our very first max headroom run was ended by a dragonfly in a little swamp like this. Oh no! I hit the zombie and it just smushed my car like a beast. Well, zombie 1, atomic car 0, I guess. We do still have one functioning headlight, and that's what's important. It was really mostly the windshield that got busted, so that's not too surprising. Okay, we just hit another zombie. I thought we aimed better than that, but I guess not. And we lost our other headlight. Okay, so we absolutely have to make sure that we're out of dodge before nightfall now. That's really, really unfortunate. It's hard to navigate in these tight spaces with all these zombies here. There we go. We're free and clear. The nameplate's like right here. Jeez. This is not good. There were so many zombies that we saw from on top of the tower. Now we're seeing them all up close. Oh boy. Maybe we should have gone up this way. I think it's too late. Oh, or is it? I think there's going to be less zombies to run through if we go north. Okay. Well, that worked out pretty well. There is a small tree here. That's a little bit annoying. Oh, we got past. Good driving. This sports car might be drivable as a security system. It's an electronics store. Let's cruise past the lab. At least this way we don't have to drive past the nameplate. We can go a long way around. We know where that gun is. That gun's underground. It's in the lab. So yeah, I mean, this science lab is hankering, is calling our name right now. There are zombies underwater. There's an underwater city full of zombies out there. And we've got a dead end. Oh no. Okay. So much for long ways. Oh boy. This car is going to be awfully beaten up by the time we get to the other end. Which is very sad. We like this car. Oh boy. I hit that going awfully fast. That's mostly our windshield though. We just need to get home at this point. Got no choice but to drive straight through town. Just making it lighter so it drives faster? Good point. I like the way you think. Oh, nice. You got into an inner city secret tower lab? That's cool. Stocked lab barracks? Nice. There's so many zombies around. I was thinking there might be a path through up here, but there is not. So I guess we'll just go along this sidewalk. It's a wreck that has a one of those robo APCs. There is that enough of a gap for us? No, it isn't. There's actually no way through that's big enough for our vehicle. We're gonna have to plow through the mailbox, I suppose, and kind of go south under here. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. Guess there's more room north than there is south. But this is going to be some real tricky driving to get through here. That's only 3 wide. So we're going to have to go north of this lamp post. I don't think that's going to work. Nope. Oh, we're stuck. Oh no. All of our stuff. Okay. I guess we have to go down a block. Like, that doesn't seem like a good solution, but it seems like the only potential solution. So, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, I guess. Even though we just, as we just said, it's really not good at all. There's nothing good about it. At this point, we really just want to get all this stuff home. We don't care all that much about the car. It has an awful lot of plutonium in it, but we can always take that and go somewhere else with it. Okay, that's decent. It's a private park. Cemetery. Oh, man. All these high spawn spots all over here. It's nothing but zombies as far as the eye can see. It's an electronics store. Oh no, it's a gun shop. There's 2 gun shops here. Oh man, there's a zombie standing in our way. I thought we could gun it right through, but we obviously can't. We should slow down and hope that the car isn't destroyed too much. Okay, that worked. We could take a left turn, or we could go straight. Or we could go south. I don't like any of those solutions. This doesn't look like the road connects, though. Man, this town. I wish I had a motorcycle. Okay, let's take a little. Let's try to catch this gap south of this vehicle here. All right, that's not so bad. Didn't take too much damage there, I don't think. There's an awful lot of zombies here. Should probably just double check and make sure we have battery. We do. If we didn't have battery, we'd have to turn on our atomic engine there. So there's a gas station right in our road, a gas station garage. We can go through where the gas pumps are, though. That's fine. There's a field on the other side. We can cut through there, no problem. So let's do that. Okay, where to from here? Might as well keep going south through that field down to this road. Looks like we're almost at the other side of town, so that's lovely. And my heartbeat has slowed down, meaning there are fewer zombies around. There's a fire station here. It's one of the crappy fire stations, though. It's not likely to have much good stuff for us. Well, there's a couple of shocker zombies up here. That's one of those, what do you call them? The open sewers. A motel in the middle of town here. That's the water already. But this is, in fact, the edge of town. So we're safe. That's nice. Where there's safety, there is a way. There's one zombie cop there. We have a cabin we could potentially find a few good things in, but I don't expect much to be in here. There's a minor wand of magic missile. That's interesting. And a small mana crystal. So that's the wand right there, and that's the mana crystal. Interesting. And there's a couple beavers here, which should distract the zombie cop. Do we have our rollerblades on? Or yes, we do. And we still haven't gotten rid of our stuff. I don't know. This doesn't seem that great, does it? Well, let's stop here. Take off our rollerblades. Make sure the cop's going after the beavers and not us. Wear the boots. Cop is going after us and not the beavers. Well, that's not great, is it? We do have a lot of volume despite not having emptied our packs, so we can take off on foot here. How wary are we? What's weakness? What does that do? Don't know why we have weakness as an effect. Oh, well. Since we have mana crystals and a wand and... Oh, man, there's all sorts of magic stuff in here. There's a scroll of flame breath. We do plan on using CBMs rather than magic. And CBMs interfere with magic, so we probably don't want to actually learn flame breath, but we might as well take it, right? Paperback tome for combining modern technology with magic? Modern technology and magic? That's exactly what we want to be. Okay. Well, we should probably just worry about leaving these guys in our dust now, more so than anything else, and just get back to the vehicle. We found what it was we came for. Irradiation is gone as a stat. Weakness is a sign we got irradiated. Oh! Hey, thanks for letting me know. That's great. That makes... No, it makes sense, because we were in a hazardous waste sarcophagus. That's why. It's the hazardous waste that irradiated us. I thought we were okay, because I checked for irradiation. I didn't see it, and I thought, oh, we must have not gotten any, but I guess that's wrong. That's really good to know. We should have some Prussian blue, probably, somewhere. This is a little bit tight here. Should be fine, though. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Okay, here we go. Seen any other good buildings, I wonder? There's some more urban city blocks. That would be nice. One thing I really do want to do is find a base that's on an upper floor, maybe. I mean, that would be really good. Like, the fact that we can't hear makes me much more worried about having a defensible base. Because we can't hear something that's coming after us, and we can't, even in a vehicle. Like, even if we had a great, like, mobile base, like an APC or something, I wouldn't feel comfortable sleeping in it because zombies could tear the entire walls apart and we'd never know it. There's books. There's a lot of books in here. What's that? A used bookstore. Oh, I think that's new. I don't remember seeing one of those before. Cool. Well, we'll come right back here at night. It's not far from our current base. Can make it up there on rollerblades, no problem. And this is a hunting supply store with metal bars. Interesting. I guess we have to go west. I was kind of hoping we'd have a way to get through the school, like around the outside of the school, like through a parking lot or something. But I'm not going to count on that being a pathway if we can't easily get our way back the other direction. So instead, I think we should swing west and come down that direction. There aren't that many zombies to our west on our mini-map anyway, so we're probably pretty safe over here. Hey, Billy Shark! Yes, everything is lovely. Oh, and Taiga Coder too. I didn't notice you saying hello, and I somehow didn't click with me that was you when we were talking a minute ago. So welcome to the channel. So here's some more shocker zombies, and they're busy shocking these robots right now, but they'll turn their attention to us in no time at all. What building is that? That's a small office that they're in. Okay. And a whole lot of feral humans holding down this intersection. And very little space here to get through. That is 4 tiles wide. We can do it, but we have to be very precise about it. Let's see. Okay. No problem. We're through. All right. Now we can just go south. We know where we are. We've been here before. Looks like we're going to make it home. Well, that was a successful scout. It's not such a successful map. I mean, we found some good stuff. We found a science lab to raid. We found places we can get like a jackhammer, which will be important for the science lab. We can go down to this airport later to get whatever vehicle we're using suited up with a proper electric engine and some batteries and stuff. So there's some stuff for us around here. We would love to have a better base, but that just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Zooming out to the school, I probably should have checked it on the way by. Yeah, this is the parking lot that I was hoping would be here, that we could get past the school in, but you know, we can't really count on it. I think we could squeeze through here, though. We have a jumper cable, so we can actually charge up our golf cart using this atomic engine, which is wonderful. Next time we go out, we'll just use the golf cart. It'll be much more maneuverable, though also very fragile. So let's stop here, pick up the jumper cable. 1 jumper cable is fine. We're going to turn on the atomic reactor. And then, I guess we should deal with this zombie, right? What are we wearing on our feet? Steel toe boots. Okay, that's fine. We should probably drop one of these backpacks, or both of them. There's multiple zombies near us. So, yeah, it's time for some fighting. There's only the 2 of them, though, so I'm not super concerned about it. I'm tempted to try to get them on top of the golf cart. Those seats would be a good base to fight from. I don't want them damaging the golf cart, though, so that was actually probably a bit of a mistake. But we can drop the other backpack over here. Now we have minimal encumbrance. We still have a fair bit, actually. We shouldn't be wearing both belts. That's a bit of a mistake. We only need 1 belt. Oh, well. He grabbed us. Grabbed us again. This could be going better. Well, there they go. They're both down. There's another one. 2 more. One's a skeleton. We don't care about the skeleton so much. We have a blunt weapon. Our weapon kind of sucks, but it is blunt. We need to spend some time crafting. But again, I really wish I had an upper floor. What we should probably just be doing is, like, doing exactly what we just did and killing the zombies as we go and making sure we do that. Right, so we grabbed the jumper cable. We did. So we're going to activate the jumper cable, attach it to that vehicle, activate the jumper cable, attach it to that vehicle. Okay. So now we have the 2 vehicles linked up, and we can charge up the golf cart using the reactor, and that's very nice. Okay, so let's get our stuff inside. This really, again, I mean, I keep saying the same thing, but this is not a good base long-term for us. It's a very bad base long-term. We could consider moving to the rooftop of this store here through that fire escape. That would leave us outdoors, but I don't know. If we could sleep outdoors, if that's a thing that we could actually get away with, which we probably can't, might be worth it, but I don't know. Well, let's move the stuff inside for now. And then do some reading, build a spear, all that kind of good stuff. Home again, home again. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff now. That's good. Let's take a look at books. Too dark to read, of course it is. You can step down here. Trapper's Life gives us devices to 1. That's nice. And the Magitech Illustrated mechanics, really? Magitech Illustrated will get mechanics to 3. Does it have recipes? Probably, right? Copper Infusion Bracelet, Mana Dot Sight, Mana Laser Sight Underbarrel, Silver Infusion Bracelet, Silent Winds Suppressor, and Shot Cestus. Well, that sounds very helpful. Very, very helpful indeed. Okay. Good. Progress is being made. We're feeling A-okay with our situation. All right. Mild pain, turgid. Let's deal with our wounds. That seems like a good thing to do. We'll use bandages first, head wound especially. And we'll use the 1 antiseptic we have on our head and hope that that doesn't go terribly wrong. We do have, well, okay, let's unload the A or IFAK pack. What does that give us? No antiseptic. Oh, well, a lot of bandages at least. So we can bandage everything without being worried about it. We won't bother with our torso, I don't think. It's in pretty decent shape. We'll just do our arms and the one leg. Oh, and our head we haven't done yet, right? Oh, no, we have. Yeah, so that's probably good enough. We have, what do you call it? Not antiseptic, but the hydrogen peroxide, I think. Yeah, we do. So that has antiseptic qualities, right? Maybe we need to use it to craft antiseptic now. Because it didn't seem like it was usable. Oh, no, it does say for use as an antiseptic. It probably just has a lower success chance, but that's good. We want to know that we can heal a zombie bite if we get one, so I'm happy to see that. So let's do more reading. We'll get our fabrication skill up. Oh, no, we were going to look at copper. I want to see that. Copper spear. So, 12 scrap copper or 300 copper. Okay, cool. So now, copper, well, let's get where there's light and then, deconstruct copper tube. What does that do? Oh, can we not do it? I guess we did leave things over there. Okay, so deconstruct copper tube. Need a hot plate with 10 charges. Okay, well, we can probably manage that, right? What about, we had something I thought disassembled into a hot plate, I think. A coffee maker, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a coffee maker. We have 2 soldering irons, so, unfortunately, they don't seem to have heating elements in them anymore. They used to, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we need a hot plate. Where is the coffee maker? It's too big to pick up. Okay, well, sure. Pick up the coffee maker, please. Sure, drop the Morningstar. Okay, so disassemble coffee maker. And by the way, for new people, the Morningstar is fake, so it's not nearly as exciting as it sounds. No, it does not disassemble into a hot plate, but we might be able to make a hot plate out of that stuff. We don't have electronics, but... Oh yeah, we totally can. That's like all the stuff we'd need. Oh, we do have 3 electronics. We started with it. That's right. So yeah, we should disassemble this coffee maker and make a hot plate instead. Okay. Now, hot plate. Good stuff. Use the butcher knife. No, the scrap metal. Okay, now we have a hot plate. Now we'll reload the hot plate. With, I guess, the lesser of the medium batteries, the least of them. We're very hungry. We might want to eat some Sure, uncooked toaster pastries. Lovely. I guess toastums are now need to be cooked before they're actually enjoyable, which makes sense. We want to eat the soy milk because I don't think it's going to last very long. Now we're fine. We're full and turgid. So let's do this copper. We get 1 copper per each copper wire. We get 200 for 1 copper tubing. Oh, geez. Wow. Yeah, okay. Cool. So drop the hot plate. Now we have a lot of copper. Spear requires 1 more hot plate worth of copper, or 1 more tube worth of copper. So we didn't actually need nearly that many copper tubes. We just needed a few of them. Okay, we have a copper spear. As soon as we actually make it. Unfortunately, we do have like 3 different metalworking proficiencies that we do not have. So that's not ideal. So it's just going to take like forever. But that's okay. We need those proficiencies eventually anyway. It would be nice to do something slightly easier. But it's only 4.5 hours despite the lack of proficiency. So that could be a whole lot worse. How about some arm guards? Can we make arm guards that might get us some of the proficiency up first? Doesn't look like it. If we had more scrap metal, yes. Could make scrap arm guards. Might be worth doing. Scrap metal. Sure. Let's disassemble something metal. I think we have some sheet metal. Yes, we do. So we can disassemble all 4 small sheet metal. Now, scrap arm guards. Not quite yet, eh? What's their encumbrance anyway? It's 18. Oh god, I don't like that very much. Maybe we should scrap that plan. Maybe we should get some more fabrication skills so we can do metal arm guards instead. But at that point, we're taking more time rather than less time. I don't know. We can either do fabrication or we can just make the thing, make this copper spear. I'm just going to make the copper spear. It's fine. It is level 3. It'll advance our fabrication to 4. We might end up stopping once we get fabrication 3 and switching tasks. Can no longer see well enough. Okay. So we'll step around the corner where hopefully nothing will see us seeing them. We'll just bring all this stuff with us. And then activate the... actually, how's our skill doing? Fabrication, 29%. Okay. Activate a candle. And then... what was I doing? Activate... Copper spear in progress. It's already 76%. We're not going to get even our level 3 fab out of that. And we have very little in terms of proficiencies. That didn't do too much at all. Just gave us 18% metalworking, which is still something. It's still okay. And we have a copper spear. We are now a much more skilled stabber. And I prefer that by a long shot over the Morning Star we've been using. We can use it with our martial art too, our Sōjutsu. We are going to be a stabbing machine already. I love it. So let's eat some stuff. We'll eat like the carrots, I guess, and the mangoes and things that are going to go bad soon. The zucchini. And that's that. Now I want to make a spear, what do you call it? A strap. I guess I can't yet. Make a shoulder strap, but not a spear strap. Probably need more tailoring. Or possibly piercing or melee. I'm not sure exactly. Yes, stabbity, stabbity, stabbity. Odd out toastums require heating to be enjoyable. Yeah, they never used to. That's a brand new thing, so maybe they've gone backwards this time instead of forwards. At least they're still twirling, twirling, twirling. And as long as they're doing that, they'll eventually reach progress. Okay, so we could try sleeping now. I like that. I don't think we're going to be able to sleep, but if we can, we want to. We also got that pillow and stuff. We should unload the bags that we dropped on the floor here and make sure we know where everything is. Unload the backpack, unload turnout coat. Unload. What else? Might as well do the first aid kit box. I guess drop, sure. I thought there were some more bags, like the suitcase and stuff. That's interesting. Oh, well. Might as well turn on the candle again, I guess, and get some of this gear butchered up. I'm just noticing how many things we grabbed with the intention of butchering them. It's quite a few things. Turnout trousers and turnout coat. Oh. Oh, no, that's fine. That confused me for a second. For a second, I was like, 1 Kevlar sheet. What? But no, 23. Okay. Turnout coat. Butcher leather jacket. Or leather things in general. Gloves, I guess. Apron. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. Motorcycle armor. 36 Kevlar sheet out of that. That's nice. We have 2 of them. That's very nice. Okay, so we have a lot of Kevlar now. We really should do a lot of reading. We should read about tailoring, read about fabrication, read about everything. I'm really happy we have that spear, though. That'll allow us to defend our homestead here against intrusion. So let's do a little bit of that. We'll hide in this corner and make sure nothing gets us, and then read some more about tailoring. Oh, there's a decayed zombie that we didn't hear again, of course. Unfortunately, we don't actually have the spear in hand, which was a bit of an oversight on my part. Turn out, extinguish the candle, see what else is around. It's nothing. So, our weapons are here, right? Should be. Back off 1 square and grab the spear, I guess. Do we want to back ourselves into a corner there? I'm not sure. We have steel-toed boots on, not rollerblades, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Hey, look at that! 1 hit. It's a 1-hit wonder. Very nice. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better about myself and my life and my decisions and my situation. There's another one. All right. Much better. We'll take the copper tubing, I guess. Okay. We're very hungry. Just eat some of this delicious orange, I guess. I don't know. It'll last a long time. Pudding. And I don't want to open a can. Pumpkin. Okay, let's do some more reading. Candlelight, please. Tailoring. All right, have a good night, Freeway. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for tuning in. It's always wonderful to have new faces around these here parts. Back to being very hungry. Let's drink some whiskey. That never harms anything, ever. And then, more pumpkin, I guess. Whiskey and pumpkin. It's a meal fit for kings. And we are kings. Kings of stabbing! And also, eventually, of being able to hear things. All right. Tailoring will soon be up. I can... Yeah, stop reading, but we also saw a dog there. Okay. Totally saw a dog. Was it like a dog or was it a zombie dog? That's the real question. There was a dog out here, right? It's not just my imagination. There was totally a dog out here. Here, doggy, doggy, doggy. Maybe a dog-eat-dog world, but I'm not looking to wait for dogs to eat the dog. I'll eat the dog. It's a Stab-o-Tron 2001 Eat Dog World. We are dead tired, though. Maybe it's a bad idea to go picking a fight out here. Well, bad idea as it may be, we're going to do it because we've kind of left ourselves no choice at this point. Fortunately, we have a plan that involves stabbing and running. Stabbing and running go well together. Popcorn. Nice. Oh, we don't have any carrying capacity. Oh, well. Should probably... Oh, we left backpacks outside. I remember we took off backpacks up here, right? Did we put them back on? That might be why there were some things I couldn't find earlier. Oh, we didn't. So there's the pillowcase and there's 2 more items. Yeah, that's why, because I was like, I could have sworn we had more backpacks, like more bags with stuff in them a minute ago. So that totally explains everything. Are there wallets down here? Probably not, right? I'm bad at remembering to check out wallets. No. How's the battery coming, by the way? 1%? What? That's not right. They're hooked up together. It should be charging. It's not, though. Really? Why? I demand to know why. Did they change the way jumper cables work? I don't know. Yeah, it's a great little vehicle. It's a golf cart. A golf cart with a tile set thing that hasn't been updated yet. These are back seats. I don't know why that jumper cable isn't charging the car, though. Like, I feel like it should be. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That would make sense, Rabbit Girl. Hey, welcome to the channel, by the way, Rabbit Girl. I don't think I've seen you around here before now. That's a very good idea, though. So now I don't want to go to sleep and leave it like this, though. I'm gonna after all that, I'm gonna turn the engine back off because I want to sleep, and then I'll turn it on in the morning and we'll figure it out. Because I don't want to let it run all night and like drain all of my plutonium. Though I have a lot of plutonium, in fairness, but still. So we'll drop the pillow. And do we have the blanket on us now that we have these backpacks? Probably not, right? No. Okay, let's go over here, drop some stuff, and then pick up the blanket, and then go to bed. We even brought the wheel with us. That was nice. A tourniquet. File set. Okay. Blanket. I think Rabbit Girl's probably onto something, but we'll find out tomorrow once we sleep. Probably should have eaten something first, shouldn't I? That would have been smart. Oh well. Our wounds are completely 100% healed now, and that's nice. We're going to wake up in the middle of the night, and that's also nice. We can go up and find some of the spots that we've marked. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is turn on our engine. Well, we'll check the battery first to make sure it hasn't done something overnight. It really hasn't. So now we'll turn on the engine. Close the trunk. Okay. Now, clean water. That's all we can have right now, I guess. We can have some food, but not much because our stomach is full of water. So let's do this heavy-duty dehydrated meat that's 400 calories. We'll just jam them down our gullet. Drop the empty backpack. Keep the one that has rollerblades in it. Activate a candle, I guess, and start reading, or should we go out on an adventure? Let's read a bit, and then we'll go to the car and we'll see what's happened, and then regardless of whether something good's happened or not, we'll go out on an adventure then. That's going to be the plan. Candle. Read. Tailoring. Or fab? Fabrication or tailoring? Tailoring. Sure. Tailoring level 2. So that's enough time that we can probably check and see if anything's happened. Nope, nope, don't start a fire. I did that last time. Accidentally start a fire when you're putting out your candle. Who would do a silly thing like that? Certainly not me. I've never done that before in my life. Still 1%. Well then. Kind of want to check some wikis and stuff and make sure I know how jumper cables work. Pretty sure I do, though. Pretty sure that should be charging. Oh, well. We need a solar panel, basically. Do we need a wrench to take off solar panels, or can we use the pliers? Probably need a wrench, I would imagine. Well, let's do some more reading. No, let's go out. Let's go on an adventure. Changing my mind. So we'll drop all the stuff we don't need. Maybe eat some of those multivitamins. That would be a good idea. Okay. Guess that's what we need, I think. It's good to have the Wand of Magic Missile with us. Never know when that'll come in handy. We don't have any other ranged weapon. We have rollerblades to give us escapability. We can escape things and magic missile them down from a distance if they're scaring us. So that's nice. It's a good little thing to have in the early game. An ace up our sleeve or something. So we'll take the hacksaw and the pliers. And that should be our stuff to get things out of cars if we need to. And a bottle jack, I suppose. But if we're taking a bottle jack, we also probably need the tire iron. Let's just leave the bottle jack. It's always better to be underweight than overweight or whatever. Have too little stuff rather than too much, I think. Okay, drop the firefighter belt, I think, too. Oh, it has a hacksaw in it now. Okay, look, let's do it this way. We'll unload the tool belt and hope that some of that stuff makes its way to the firefighter belt. It's not. Firefighter belt has less pockets, right? Like, how does this work? Firefighter belt has only one pocket, right? But it can hold up to 35 inches of stuff, which is nice. Tool belt, on the other hand, has 5 pockets, but a maximum of 19 inches instead of 35. So if we take the hacksaw out of the firefighter belt and then activate the firefighter belt, what all can it hold? Nothing super useful here. Okay, so we're going to drop the firefighter belt, and the tool belt's also holding the hacksaw just fine. So we'll load a few more things into the tool belt. Tool belt. What do we want to load in here? A hammer. 1 pliers. I picked up a second one there. Magic missile wand. And that's probably about it. Screwdriver set, I guess? Sure. Now we're going to drop the other pliers, the ones that are not in the tool belt. The scissors I just saw. I don't know why I have scissors. That's weird. And that's it. Okay. Yeah. Halogen bars, and I think it also holds crowbars, right? When other things don't. I think. Okay. Maybe tool belts hold crowbars. I'm still used to, like, honestly, like, the vast majority of the many hours I played in this game were prior to the new nested container system. So, my brain still works in the old way a little bit. I'm not fully adapted yet. So yeah, this seems fine. So it's midnight, which is just about perfect. Let's turn off the engine if it hasn't done anything yet. It really hasn't. I don't want this engine just running for nothing, though. Turn off the reactor. Oh, the engine was already off. I already did that. Okay, sure. Now, I want to check out this used bookstore. I also want to go to the scientist body site. And the scientist body site does seem like priority since we found a science lab. So if we can get an ID card, we're golden. So we'll make sure we remember to take off the boots and wear the rollerblades. Do I want a second backpack? It's tempting, but I think I want to maintain my torso encumbrance as it is so that we can effectively use this spear. Safe mode on for now. I'll probably turn it off once we start encountering things, but for now I can be all sloppy with my controls and not worry about it. What's in the back of this? Just some food probably, right? Mineral water? Ah, sure, why not? It's funny, even though I'm deaf, I can hear the sound effects of zombies, but I couldn't hear them smashing things. It's very strange. I can hear the fighting sounds. This Eyebot is being beaten up by a tough zombie. That's fine. It's not a bad thing to have Eyebots around playing distraction for us. We could consider using that bike. It does work. I think we're just as good on foot, though. Rollerblades are amazing, so I think we're just gonna use our own speed rather than... Oh, this one has a basket, though. No wheels, so whatever. A basket would be worth getting. Actually, a shopping cart would be great. I think there is a grocery store somewhere around here, right? Or a hardware store. Do gas stations have shopping carts ever? Probably not, right? So this is a bank. That would explain the Eyebot. We're right outside a bank right now. So we should be ultra careful about the possibility of having tanks shoot us. That cost us a run a little while ago. I forget which dude it was that got hit by a tank shooting out of a bank tank. Someone got us with... One of our guys got by a bank tank. We should also remember that there are, last we checked anyway, there were a ludicrous number of zombies surrounding that scientist body site. So there probably still are quite a few. It's too bad about the rain. It's going to make this a lot harder. Yeah, safes are amazing. Us being deaf, we have a stethoscope, but we cannot get into safes at all because we can't hear the clickety-clack of the safe with our stethoscope. I guess we'd be able to sledgehammer them down, but then you lose most of the stuff inside. This is an ambulance. That's worth checking out. Not a single safe, really. Oh, rip toolboxes. We found a toolbox earlier, Dorkmans, and welcome to the channel, by the way, Dorkmans. We found a toolbox earlier. It really, the only thing in it that was useful to us at the moment was the screwdriver set. Nowadays, the toolboxes don't always have the same stuff in them. They can have different things. It's random. Same with first aid kits that way. At least I think it's random. Pretty sure. So we got 10 antiseptic in this ambulance. That's a really nice thing to find. I'm going to take an inhaler just in case we get the quest for it, even though we can't actually talk to NPCs, so that's kind of useless, actually, now that I think a little bit clearer about it. This one has bandages in it. There's 2 ambulances, two useful finds. Oh, are we there already? Oh, we are. This is the body site here. So it's not nearly as filled with awful things as it was before. We've got the medical applications and findings. That's nice. Very good book. It's mostly good, I think, for mutagens, which we don't care that much about, but still. Air filtration CBM was one of the reasons we made sure to come back here. That's an excellent CBM. Never wear a gas mask again. Some clean water here. Unfortunately, no wallet. There's a fat zombie. Easy enough to kill. There we go. Dark cola, I guess. Sure, I mean, why not? There's a wallet. That's good. And another bottle of water. Let's check the wallet. Oh, come on, big ID card. Oh, there is one. We already see it. It's right there. It's highlighted. Yay, science ID card. We can get into that lab now. The lab that we found is now accessible. Yay. I guess we might as well keep dollar bills and stuff because that can be traded if we ever get a hearing CBM to happen. Drop the wallet, I guess. Why not? I suppose it might make sense to like carry a wallet around just so that you can put your ID cards in it. That seems like it would be a lot easier to manage if you have lots of ID cards. You can just have a wallet and then you'll always know where they are. It's probably a good plan. Okay, so that was very successful. Let's mark this off as like delete the note. Might be worth getting to that bookstore. There's a gun store as well. Clothing shop, because we still don't have fasteners. Okay. There's options from here. I wonder if we could take out these solar panels. I know we need light, but no, we need bolt turning 2. We also need mechanics 2, which we don't have, but that's the main thing I was worried about was the bolt turning. We do need a proper wrench for that. So we really need to find a wrench. Very, very important. Funny thing about that, jackhammering safes are speedy and noisy, but you don't think you've broken anything that wasn't glass. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So we could totally jackhammer safes then. We know where a jackhammer is. We did not pick it up because we didn't have the capacity to carry it. But right down here, this construction site has a jackhammer. There was also a hardware store that had a jackhammer, but I didn't bother marking it because we already had one. What's this? It's just a house, boarded up windows. Yeah, whatever. We might have thought to have brought something that has some blunt abilities to hammer down some doors, but we didn't really think that far ahead. So let's check out the bookstore. We like that the rain stopped. We can see a lot better now. And I also really like the way our spear performed in that fight. I'm going to turn off safe mode for now. Can you still drag safes to get their items? I did not know that was ever a thing. Look at this. There's a food vendor cart. That's what that is. Neat. The mini fridge. Food vendor cart. I should mark this probably because food vendor cart seems good. Food cart with fridge. I mean, we know where a couple RVs are. We probably don't care, but it's weird of me to completely forget how people spell fridge, but there you go. Try for a while to spell fridge. Take some of this food. This car's drivable. 100%. It's a great little hatchback. Well, that's cool. So let's take the car. Turn on some headlights. Can't drag a safe with 12 strength. If you had that CBM that like dramatically increases your strength, that would work probably. Maybe I should have gone to the bookstore before grabbing the car. That seems like it would have been a good idea. So let's just fix that little mistake we made. We're gonna park the car somewhere down here, like this, something like that. Turn off the headlights. Stop driving. Get out. Maybe kill a couple things. Yeah, we can kill a couple things, right? No problem. Get a few points of piercing. If anything successfully grabs us and does any damage, we'll just know to get out. There we go. Not so bad. Great thing about having the rollerblades. I mean, the bad thing about the rollerblades is the stumbling, falling, and getting grabbed part. The good thing about the rollerblades is that since you never need to run in order to kite, you can you won't run out of stamina while kiting, like is often a problem, at least for me. I do get greedy with my kiting and my running. So there's a trail guide. That's nice. That'll give us a rough sense of where the forests are, and a reading light's very good. It's limited by the number of what do you call them? Ultralight batteries we find. But at the same time, you can do a battery mod, and I think reading lights are kind of worth it. They're like one of the most efficient forms of light if you don't have an atomic light. Oh, lots of good stuff here. This was definitely worth doing. DIY, Engineering 301, Fermenting Culture, Electronic Circuit Theory. Yeah, this is beautiful. Computer Science 301, we didn't have that. We need that for the lab. And we're out of space already. Well, in that case, we're just really happy that we have a car now. We have a car right in front. So let's just load some of these books in the car. Or load everything that isn't a book, maybe, because, wait, where's our car? Is that it? This is it? Yeah, that's our car. We should make sure we mark down the car for sure. Here. Remember. You're the right one, right? Yeah, you're the right one. Okay. Unfortunately, it only has seats. It doesn't have trunk space, but that's okay. So we'll get rid of all the stuff that isn't books. I want these on me just so I know what we have. Might not be able to get away with that, though. We might need more space than we can get without dropping books. Though those fries were huge. So we do have a lot of space here. I think I'm gonna risk it. We might have to come back a second time, but whatever. There's another coffee maker. It's worth grabbing. What was the what the hell? I didn't catch that one right away. Missed the context. Context is king when what the helling. Beginner's Guide to Magic? Yeah. These are all novels, I guess, so we didn't actually have to come back after all. My incredible luck. Okay, well, I mean, I guess. I don't know. It hasn't been, like, super lucky. I mean, oh, bookstore luck, I suppose. Most bookstores suck compared to this, so that's a point. There's been lucky things about this map and also very unlucky things about this map, though. Like the forest, all that forest, too much forest. Let's use the hammer to beat up the box there, because we don't have enough strength to drag it, unfortunately. Come on, there we go. Wield the spear. Yeah, no, totally. Lots of great books. And the fact that we haven't raided a library yet. There's a military rucksack in the locker back here. That's nice. The fact that we haven't raided a library yet, but we've gotten a really good selection of like pretty much every book we need just from a school library and now a bookstore is a really good thing, for sure. That is a stroke of luck. Come on. Come on. Really? 9 strength. Not good. Just beat up the... There we go. There we go. Okay. All that for some powdered milk. Probably worth it, I guess. Powdered milk seems like a really good thing to just have around. And there's lots of it here. Good kind of emergency drink. Nothing useful out here. Okay. Well, that's it for this, I guess. Should maybe go through some houses while we're out here, and while we have a car nearby. Looking for, mostly for wrenches. Houses will sometimes have wrenches, so... Looks like those guys are moving away from me, fortunately. Can I get in there or no? That'll draw them in for sure. Is DDA. It's, we have Aftershock and Magicalism, mods enabled. Other than that, it's pretty vanilla. Wander spawns, of course. Always Wander spawns. Who doesn't play with Wander spawns? I half kid. That's a half joke. I don't know, no. I don't have Arcana on right now. Honestly, though, I mean half joke in the sense that, like, to me anyway, this game is so much more interesting, just better as a game with wander spawns, because I do not like the gameplay where you just clear out the city one block at a time, right? It just feels like a grind that way. This way, everything feels like at least a small risk, no matter what you're doing. If you have wandering spawns, rather than it just being like, you know, okay, next block, next block, next block, keep going. But anyway, to each their own, of course. Crafty Crafters Quarterly, I guess. I mean, maybe not. Hey, it's a wrench! All this searching at garages has paid off most delightfully. We have a wrench. And it's a beautiful thing. Oh, Magicalism adds the used bookstore. That makes sense. So, really, really good. We can, by wander spawns, yes, I mean wandering hordes. Yeah, so that used bookstore probably has some really good stuff in it then. And Magicalism definitely also adds goblin camps and the forge that we came across earlier but couldn't actually get into. Or couldn't actually trade with because of our deafness. Yes, I want to know things I can do, even if they're glitchy. I may or may not do them depending on how glitchy it is, but generally speaking, I think like most glitches you can pretty safely take advantage of and know that the game is trying to screw with you, so you might as well screw with it right back, right? Yeah. That like accidentally making myself deaf to start this run was really not a good idea. We still have weakness, by the way. I thought I'd check on that. Should make a point next time we're home to really check on our what do you call them? Pharmaceuticals, just to make sure that we don't have a cure for the radiation. Or even if we don't, we should probably check out a pharmacy. Leather chaps, nice. I'm still picking up all the leather things, might as well. Though leather does seem to be so much more commonplace nowadays. Duct tape and batteries are always nice. If you ever get targeted teleportation, you can break into the room. Yeah, totally. That would be great. If you load a mini reactor with cells, remove the reactor from the car, unload the cells from the reactor with the U key, it'll give you the charges for the reactor as fresh full plume. Oh, wow. Well, that's a duping bug. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to exploit a duping bug. Even I have my limits. Like, it's one of those things, case-by-case scenario. It's like, does this add or take away? I think that one takes away from the game, at least in my mind. So we are now just slightly overweight. That means we should be heading home. Just check this garage. Miscellaneous repair kit. Oh my, that's worth it. Just check this garage and then get out of here is great. And by home, I really just mean the car. Got a local car here. Yeah, no, it's not something I'm going to take advantage of if it's just straight up duping like that. It's one thing to be like, oh, the AI is kind of cheesable here or whatever, but no, that's too much. Too much for my tastes. Okay. Might as well fill up this seat first. Let's get rid of all the books now. It wasn't that many books, but you're right. The quality of books was very high. Area's full. The other seat. We've got 4 30 storage seats, 120 total storage in the car, which should be plenty. for a little run around. And now that we have a wrench, it's too bad we didn't read our way up to Mechanics 2 before leaving home. We could have got a solar panel. Okay, so repair kit. Oh, we got a fire extinguisher somewhere. I didn't mean to pick that up, but apparently we did. It's fine. Okay, and then we'll put the coffee maker in the front seat. This car's almost full now. Definitely getting there. Yeah, quarterstaffs are great. We've used a bunch of quarterstaffs in different runs recently. They're really good. Excellent to hit and excellent sort of blocking stuff. But this run, we are Stab-o-Tron 2001! And that means we must stab things. We're not going to be hitting things with quarterstaffs. We're going to be stabbing them with spears instead. Huh. Guess I'll just take the whole kit. Oh, man, I want to give these guys the runaround, but they're... Uh-oh. Yeah, that wasn't smart. I just took way more hits than I should have there. I don't want to go downstairs because I don't want to get trapped in that corner. So I'm gonna do some killing, and then we'll go downstairs. Okay, it's one down. Come on. Yeah, no, they're definitely very, very powerful for how difficult they are to get in the early game. That's for sure. They're one of the best weapons to build early. Okay. A hockey stick, you say? Hmm. Oh, that's a useless basement. We mainly came in here because of the garage more than anything. I think we're going to start taking butter from these places. I do love me some butter. It's excellent sort of holing up food for a rainy day or when you start to get too thin or something. Okay. Oh, what was that? Hedge trimmer. Yeah, well. Probably useful stuff if we take it apart, but I'm not really going to bother doing that. Oh, leather hot pants. We want those. Poor fitting duster. There's a duffel bag. Can always, like, I guess wear the duffel bag for now. I don't know. We've got an awful lot of torso encumbrance at the moment, and that's not really compatible with our spear. We also have some dogs after us, and they've gotten us at an awkward angle here. Fortunately, it did not manage to get a hold of us like I feared it might. So we're okay. Take the hydrogen peroxide and the antiseptic. That's nice. We're now at the point where we have enough antiseptic that we don't really have to worry about saving it. We can use it to treat all our wounds, and we'll still have plenty for emergencies. So that's that house. Let's drop off some more stuff on the passenger seat here. Okay. Seems good. Oh, I meant to keep the hacksaw with me. I don't know why though. Don't really need it. Atomic vibrator number 1? Yes. Cat ears, tail, leather duster, and fedora. Go full neckbeard. No, man, you never go full neckbeard. Never, never, never. The only thing you ever go full is Jedi Bear or mall cop who dreams of being a magical man, a magical mall cop, or Stab-o-Tron 2001, or what other runs have we done? Those are all things you go full, but never full. Yeah, Omnivore's got it. He's a bugbear, you know, kind of. No, scratch it, scratch that. There was no bug. It was just bear all the time. All bear, nothing but bear and lightsaber. Anyway, you can find that on my YouTube channel. Speaking of YouTube channels, good night, YouTube. This is the end of another episode. Tune in tomorrow when we'll be back for more exploring. Yes, we will, and more stabbing.